We are back, and we are talking middleweights. Auntie Chambers versus GOAT. Easy to say, fun to say, and here's what we have at stake here as we work our way through the bracket. Fight Club Week 2. Been fun. Hope you've been enjoying it. We're going to have our live stream next Monday. Perhaps one of these two will be featured in that live stream, and we are kicking things off on Desert Valley. If this is new to you, first off, welcome. Golden Tee Mobile, Apple, and Android devices. Download it now, goldentee.com/Apple/Android. If you've already downloaded it, you know that Fight Club is here. It is awesome. This is the match play portion of Fight Club. Again, week 2. On Monday, we're going to open it back up for qualifying. So you can do that if you wish. In fact, go do that. That's a kind of a demand. I'll just be sort of a dick about it. Go play Fight Club. And on Monday afternoon, we are going to have our second live stream with the finals of this week's matches. Should be a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to narrate what we're seeing, which is a chipper just coming short here on a tricky, I'd say a tricky-ish par 5. GOAT taps it in. Auntie Chambers taps it in as well, so not the outcome that GOAT was looking for, but Auntie Chamber, is off to a little bit of a lead. This looks deep. It's not that deep. That's a little deep. That's going to be an interesting putt, so stay tuned. Let's see what we have here. 6 wood, got to get up and over the rocks. This looks like it's right at it. Oh my goodness, we almost were dunking. We're almost getting weird doing some dunking. Left 2 putts, low side. I don't want to say I called it. I feel like I called it. Sorry, just I've watched too many of these matches. I've called too many of them. And hopefully you're watching them. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't, by the way, because that's where a lot of these matches are going to be housed, and that's where we'll be streaming from next week as well. Okay, big 8-mile-an-hour wind with a fairway wood. That's fine. That's fine. Going to have some right break on that. Shouldn't be too bad. 4-iron here to try to cut through the wind. Looks good, just right of the hole, but that's going to be a kick-in. Well done there. 9-hole match, by the way. I should have probably said that before we were like a third of the way through it. Great shot points are the tiebreaker. I just assume y'all know, right? We're all friends here. You pulled up a chair. We do this thing pretty much every week, multiple times a week, so I just assume that everybody knows. Okay, if you have watched, you know that this hole can be a bit nightmarish, right? You've got to hit that little the little walkway there. You got to get as far out as you can. So that's going to be a long shot. It looks like this looks like it's going to be wet. I'm just, yeah, that's rough. When you hit that dark green fringe on the fly, as you watch the painful replay here, this thing started left. It went left with the wind, and unfortunately, that's the risk. Now, I mentioned that zero hybrid was going to be a problem. It's not a problem if you lay up, so that's an interesting tactic there. Not a fun pin to get at, so maybe getting wet isn't the worst thing. Sit down. It does. All right, good. That's going to be a putt. So now some strategery here. GOAT. Trying to get it close. Ooh, that pin placement is just diabolical. This is a big putt. Down 2, down in the bottom of the hole. Absolutely superb there. Good rally. And a good putt there. So even though we have someone get wet, we got no blood, we got a lot of green. Tough drivable par 4 here. You got to curve it up and around. You got to get it inside those trees. That's gonna be, ooh, that took a rough kick. I thought that was gonna kick on. It did not. So that's gonna be a bit of a chip. A lot more of aggressive turn here. Oh goodness, that like skimmed the top. That's gonna be a makeable putt. Excellent shot there. I thought at first maybe it was overcut. It was not. I'm going to let the pitching wedge here break with the break of the green. Oh, wow. That is well played. Beautiful shot. Oh, and it just hung on. So there's an eagle. And almost an eagle there. Almost that chip in. But Auntie Chamber now 7-6. Okay, here we go. Up and over on the par 3. There it is. That's fine. It's a backstop. Use it. No, nothing wrong with that. Again, another sort of tougher pin because you can't go short, obviously, but you don't want to be too deep because the putt's no fun. Here we go. Left 5. Nice. Confident putt. Don't just smooth your putt. Nail the thing in. Ooh. Ooh, that nailed it in, but nail it in. All right, Auntie Chamber with the lead. We've had a couple of lead changes already here. All right, tougher par 5. You got to get this thing out. Get it as far out as possible. The wind is doing you no favors here, so get that Maniacs and go. Interesting. We're going to hit it back here. So is this a layup? It's got layup vibes to it. I'm just saying, it feels layup-y. Let's see. I don't know. We're like right in the middle here of layup. Yes, it is. 95 mile an hour. Okay, let's see what the layup does. It's going to end perfectly. If you're going to lay up, that is how you lay up. Play with the wind. Do everything there. This looks doable. Don't overcut it. Don't overcut it. Don't overcut it. And hit it enough. And the reason I say don't overcut it, not hit it short, if you hit this to the fat side of the green, you are on. When you overcut it, and that is so close, that's what you risk. That is unfortunately what you risk by overcutting it there, is getting too aggressive. Almost a perfect shot. And now a water ball. This putter from back here, way downtown. Oh, just missed. Just missed. Okay, so what do we have here? We got a lot going on. We have a goat tapping. We've got an Auntie Chamber for par tapping. And we now have a tie ball game with no GSPs, I believe. So we could use some GSPs, although we may not need them, because this hole, of course, is a great equalizer. What do we have here? That is on, but that's going to be, let's stay tuned, right? That's the theme of this. Stay tuned. Can this get close? Oh, it can. Are those GSPs? Massive. Only 6,000, right? Not the biggest of numbers, but watch the shot here. I was a little worried about it being short. Using the sniper, flying it through the sun, catching just that outer GSP circle. This is a must-have, and it's had. But that little Auntie Chamber GSP moment could loom large here as we go into hole 18, and it's not your typical hole 18. It is a short par 3. Well, I'll say it, a little bit tricky here with the 11, although that's no tricky shot there. Can we get some GSPs here? Oh, we are chipping. Delightful. Oh, great distance control. Great distance control. Goat is going to tap it in. Auntie Chamber, GSPs and all, tapping it in. Only one par in the round. We are 11 a pop, and we are Auntie Chambers-ing it up. 6,000 GSPs. The difference, sometimes that's all it takes.